Hello everyone, welcome to Haley Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Taurus. How are you guys, Taurus? Hope you're all well. Oops, there we go. So I'm going to focus on the positive energy in your love life, what's surrounding you that's positive for single Taurus. Someone wants to come out. Oh, you got someone curious about you. Someone shining a light, curiosity. It's a person who wants to communicate, and sometimes this person's communication style can be a little bit abrupt or sudden, but I feel this is someone who's kind of in their head here thinking. This is someone who sees you as that Queen of Cups, someone who's kind of holding back a little bit. Oh yeah, this person wants to know if you're single. This person wants to know if you're single. Very curious. Yeah, they see you as loving, nurturing, and caring. Maybe somebody who's had a tough time in their love life. Okay, maybe single for a reason. But I see here, this person could be a Virgo as well. This is a person here who may be curious about you. You know, this is someone who generally gets a lot of attention and you're holding back. Maybe you're not giving them any of your attention, you see. But I feel it's mostly curious. Yeah, they want to know if you're single. You look single. Oh yeah, this is a new person. Oh my goodness. This is somebody who wants to start something here. This person's gaining some kind of clarity, seeing things clearly, you see? Yeah, they know. So this is someone who's going to be very happy to find out you're single. Yeah. There we go. And then, oh yeah, so this is definitely someone who wants to date and court. So I feel they're not, you know, they are a little in the wishy-washy phase right here. It's going to take this person, you know, they're kind of exploring their feelings, whether they want to start something or not, but I feel they're going to. It's a person who wants to date. They are going to be the one that has to start this. They know it because you're like this. You know, keeping your feelings to yourself, not offering all of yourself. You've had a tough time probably in your love life, so you know. But they want to know if you're single. And I do feel they're going to find out that you are. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is definitely someone here. And I do feel before they start something, they're looking for some kind of clarity. They don't want to regret coming towards you, sharing any feelings or emotions, or making a move on you until they're sure. Yeah. This is somebody here who, yeah, they definitely don't want to regret it. This is someone who's looking for clarity. That's all it is. Okay, before they come in. Oops, there we go. Yeah, they're looking to see if you're giving attention to anyone else. I do think they're ruled by their ego a little bit. I do feel they don't want to regret something. They want it to be successful. They don't want this to be a failure. So they're looking to see if you're giving attention to anyone. So it's likely somewhere in a social setting with that energy. There we go. It's this person who takes a pause, may have a little Pisces in their chart, maybe a little Leo energy. But it's an energy, I feel, where this person's kind of just, you know, looking at things from a different perspective. It's all how they're going to approach you. Okay, they want it to be successful, but you see, they're looking at things different. So, yeah, they're taking a little pause. They're taking a moment, right, to think, because they don't want to regret it. Yeah, especially if you are getting attention from other people. But yeah, they actually feel this could be successful, though. I do feel they definitely lean towards that. It's someone who's logical and wise, right? They like to think before they do anything, and possibly think before they speak. Yeah, it's about a connection. They want to make sure that you aren't connected to someone else. So you see, they're kind of wearing a bit of a mask right now, kind of holding back. So, but yeah, they want to connect. I can see it. This is likely someone who will give you a lot of attention. You see, you're not giving them any attention. So they're either someone you know or they're around you. But I feel they need to give you attention. If they want to have success, they need to give you attention, you see. But they're looking to see if there is anyone else, if you're connected to anyone. First and foremost, that's the strongest energy. But they aren't going to make a move until they're sure. They don't want to regret. You know, so I feel this is someone who, it is a little bit on the apprehensive side. You know, it's a little wishy-washy because they're not sure. They're exploring their feelings. It's a dating energy. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. Yeah, so there they are. See, checking you out, looking to see who you're giving attention to. All right. Contemplating, being logical. Will this be successful? But it's all how they're going to approach you. You see, they're taking a little moment. This person's likely around you. They're not, I don't think this is someone who's on a dating site or anything. It doesn't look like it. Page of Swords. Yeah, so this is someone planning for success. They're taking their time, they're thinking, they're being logical. So there is that little bit of apprehension. So they're just going to take it slow. Slow and steady wins the race. Very nice. Yeah, this person, I feel like, you know, if this is somebody you've already had a date with, you've already had that first date, you may be pulling back a little bit because I feel like you're not chasing this person. I feel this is someone who's kind of used to being chased a little, but you're not chasing them and they're seeing things different, you see. Look at that. I think both of you, a little pause, a little checking each other out. You're not going to offer too much to this person. They have to make up their mind. They got to be the one to start it. So let's see what this Nine of Pentacles is all about. Yeah, this is someone who generally knows exactly what they want, not afraid to go for it. So, yeah, you got an Emperor here. This is definitely someone who's single. Enjoying the fruits of their labors, likely quite successful, likely used to being chased because of it. This person's used to being chased. They haven't been the chaser. I can see their energy. Yeah, this is not something they're used to. Interesting. I like this energy, Taurus. Good for you. Yeah. They could have Taurus. They could be Aries. They could be anyone. Okay. In fact, Taurus, this could be yourself. Taking your time, planning for success. You'll go for it when you're ready. Definitely, you'll do things in your own way. Yeah. Oh, I see a Scorpio energy. Yeah, some of you are ending something with someone, or there's something that's finished here. I feel it's somebody here who wants everything their way or the highway. So I do feel that's something here where you're at, seeing things from a different perspective. And I feel like you're doing something different here. I do see a Scorpio. This person could be ending something with a Scorpio or a Pisces. But I see the ending. I see the death of something. It's finished and something new beginning. With every ending comes a new beginning. If you have ended something, this person may know. Okay? Or you know that someone's ended something and you're holding back, waiting for this person to come in. I see a little Sag energy there. What is this Knight of Cups all about? This is so funny. Yeah, see, there we go. This person wants to date. So it looks like they're ending something. Could be the death of the ego too. This person may be leaving their ego out, realizing they got a bit of an ego because they're used to being chased. So it could be just that realization. But I feel as though with yourself here, you're just kind of holding back here, keeping your feelings to yourself. You're not offering this person a whole lot here, especially if you've had someone that you've dated recently that's wishy-washy, not telling you something that you need to know. Okay, but I actually feel as though what's going to happen is the death of the ego here. This person's coming in very humble. But I'm going to tell you, they do want to make sure they know what they're doing. They don't want to, have regrets here. So there it is. This is you've got something new. You got a new person coming in. I see some happiness. This is really, really, actually really positive. So it's more like the death of the ego. Somebody who's taking a little pause, looking at something different. It's somebody who likely been taking their time. They're curious about you and they're just taking their time. But I actually feel this person knows they're being ruled by their ego. Okay, so I feel like that's an energy. But they are becoming very clear. So they know they have to be the one to start this. So they're going to. Yeah, so someone is the Emperor sitting on the throne. Oh yes, you'll come after me. They always do. Not this time. No, because you're not doing that, Taurus. You got some strong boundaries here too. So which is nice, keeping up your boundaries. Yeah, so this person's, yeah, cooperation and compromise. Nice. This person does want to have success with you. They are willing to cooperate and compromise, you see? Look at that. Some of you, if you've been dating someone that's been going slow, you might be telling this person you're going to end it, maybe date someone else. I'll tell you, that's going to light a fire under somebody here. I could see that energy here. No, but this is about compatibility, cooperation, compromise. This is about two people building each other up here by cooperating and agreeing to go down this path. So yeah, I see this person taking a little pause here and there, taking a moment. I do see some of you making a choice, possibly between two as well. Yeah, we've got someone shining a light, contemplating, seeing things from a different perspective. This person's looking, they're curious. I can see them. This is just the motion they're going through before they start it. Taking that little pause, a little moment of introspection. That has to do with cooperation and compromise if they want to have success. This is likely someone who's dated a few people, been playing the field. I do feel it's an energy of releasing that to start something new. In fact, some of you could have two people. Okay, you may have two people wanting to date you. You may have someone who's moving slow, kind of wants things their way. You could end it and date another person. And if that's the case, this person's going to be checking that out, seeing things from a different perspective. They should have cooperated. Oh yeah, see, this is someone who's trying to control things. Someone lost control because they didn't want to cooperate. Someone wanted everything their way. Wanted this kind of, someone who likes to play the field. They want to just be single. They want their cake and eat it too. So that's where I feel here, where you're going to have these boundaries. So it is very possible some of you will end it and start something new. You may start something very quickly with a person here and then end it because you got another person coming in. So interesting, yeah. So you got a choice between two. You're going to willingly let go of someone. Okay, you're going to go for your hopes and dreams. You're going to get something you want. I do see wish fulfillment. I see you staying in your power. I see you moving away from someone who won't cooperate and compromise and move towards another. Someone's losing control because they're controlling. Now this person's definitely going to contemplate it. It is possible it's all one person. You may start and end. Then they come back in and want to date you. But this is someone who needs to start it. They need to express themselves. They need to be very clear. Okay, and I think you're going to make yourself clear here too, Taurus. I see a Gemini and Aquarius energy. Some of you are letting go of someone who may be a Gemini. They could be wishy-washy, or an Aquarius. Like I say, there's a couple of energies here. But for a lot of you, I actually feel this is someone who's looking at things after a pause. If you date somebody and they all of a sudden take a pause and they start going slow and they try to control everything, it's going to end. It's possible they could, again, try to start over after a pause. But I actually think you're going to take a pause here. And I do think you're going to realize someone's not compatible. It's not going to be successful. I think you're going to take your power back. I do think you're going to let go. I actually feel this person could be a Gemini, but they could be anyone. I see Cancer, Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Pisces, of course, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy. Wow. Pretty strong Pisces energy here as well. Yeah. So I do feel it's an energy of, now some of you, this could be a work situation. But what I feel is two people who build each other up. Okay. This is an energy of somebody coming in to put in the work. Two people building each other up, working together. So there is a connection here. I think some of you are going to let go of someone, definitely. But I feel a majority of people, this is something that's going to be start and end because someone wants things their way. There it is, the Tower. This is someone who comes in very quickly. It starts and then it ends just as fast. And then they try to come back again. But I actually think you got a new person. So I feel it's telling you to don't let this person be in control. Okay, don't try to control anything yourself. But I actually feel they're a little out of control. I think they have control issues. I think they want everything their way. And I think they're having an epiphany about it. So like I say, some of you, they may be soul searching and realizing and seeing the truth. after a little pause, seeing things differently, seeing things from your perspective as well. But it's also yourself, okay? Trying to see things from their perspective as well, because it does take two. But most of you, I think you're going to let go of someone here because you got a new person. Somebody who actually wants to build upon a relationship. So there we go. See, you've got a couple of opportunities here. You got a couple of opportunities that see you as that Queen of Cups, Taurus. They see you as loving, nurturing, and caring. But I'm going to tell you what you do. You want someone who sees your worth and your value. You see your worth and your value. Okay? So some of you have been working on yourselves with that Queen of Cups energy, doing things different, seeing things differently. But I actually, some of you may even have Pisces in your chart here, and you may have gone through that little introspection yourself. But I do think there's an energy where you see something not working. When someone doesn't put in the effort, they really don't. It's somebody who wants you to do all the work, you see, and that's why you're not going to. But you have someone who does want to. So someone sees your worth and your value. And it's you loving yourself first, valuing yourself. It's a sense of self-worth. It's going to bring you what you want. So very, very nice. Yeah, I think you're just taking your power back here. Not being ruled by your emotions. You're letting go of things that no longer serve you. That's why I say some of you could be letting go of someone who's a Gemini. Someone where the grass is greener on the other side. Okay, they could have Taurus in their chart. They could be a Gemini Taurus cusp, or I do see an Aries energy or Scorpio here for some of you. Yeah, someone who's wishy-washy, but you've got new regardless. You're going to get something you want here. You are going to connect with someone. It is going to be successful, and I do feel it can take off. But I do feel some of you have to let go of someone, or you're choosing to. Could be another person deciding to let go of someone else and come towards you as well. I've seen that at the beginning. A person who is newly single, suddenly. Yeah. Tell me about the Death card. Every ending comes a new beginning, but something's going to start and end quick. So that's why I feel like some of you have a couple of people. Yeah, see, I do see a Scorpio. Something starting and ending, but I do see leaving something behind, and taking a risk, going off on a new path with someone new. I think a new person's going to come in suddenly too, out of the blue here. Wow. Tell me about the Sun. There we go. Yeah. So a cycle ending. Things are about to shift. Something is finished. You got a person who wants things to go in their favor, and it's a person who's realizing they have to let go of control. They need to put in that effort and that work. But I think you have a person here who wants you to do all the work. Okay? Because I do feel Queen of Cups is sometimes a person who gives, okay, to other people. They give, and don't get anything in return. So that's what you're going to be waiting for, is that reciprocity. But I feel like you've got this. Okay, those of you, some of you have Cancer in your chart, some of you it's Pisces or even Scorpio energy. Ouch. Yeah, but I can see this leaving something behind. Could be somebody with Aries in their chart coming in to take a risk with you too. I see courting and dating in the heart of the reading here. You see, you got someone here who's wishy-washy. That's the one that you're going to end it with. It's kind of enough of that energy, I feel. Very nice. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Yeah, see, someone who has your best interest. You see, you want a partner. You want to build. So it takes two people to build a relationship. So I do see a bond and a connection, but I see an emotional connection. Two people drinking from each other's cup with the Two of Cups. Two people sharing their feelings, their hopes and dreams, desires, to have a partnership. This is really, really good here for you. So if you've been having a tough time in your love life, you've had some people come in, someone who wants everything their way. They come in out of the blue. It's going to start and end quick. But I think you're going to look at this, one last look over your shoulder and go for this other person. And I actually think another person's going to take a risk with you as well. Okay? Yeah. You're going off on a new path. Somebody much more compatible. Somebody who doesn't try to control things, you know. They Their emotions aren't running amok. They're not trying to control everything. It's an energy of building. Really nice energy. I'm just going to dig into a couple more things here. Tell me about this Knight of Cups. Actually, I want the Knight of Cups on the top, not the one on the bottom. Knight of Cups. There we go. Yeah. So this is the person who's going to make you the offer. This is somebody who wants to build something. You see, they're planting a seed. It's solid. It's reliable. This is someone more reliable. They actually want to start something. They're not afraid of expressing themselves. They want things to go in their favor. They're willing to take a risk to go down this path, to team up with you. It's about compatibility. Two people who build each other up, not tear each other down. See, you've got someone here who probably comes in, it starts and stops because they want everything their way. This is someone who tears you down. Okay, so that's where I feel like that realization as well here. Where it's someone who just wants, it's someone who's very, very slow, but they're doing it because they don't want to give. They don't want to reciprocate. They want you to be the one to give to them. Okay, so this is someone who's it's a snooze you lose energy. The person who wants everything their way, the grass is always greener on the other side. They don't know what they want. They come in and start things and then it ends. And it's because they're afraid to take a risk, to go down that path. But I think you're going to just leave this behind. In fact, it's the second person who's going to take the risk. Something is over. So it's almost like the second person is ending something. It's like all your energies are somewhat similar here. Yeah, wow. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this is someone who's decisive. They know what they want. This is someone coming towards you. This energy of clear communication. This is someone who knows what they want and they're going for it. So they're chasing, you see. This is someone who's going to chase you. What you have is someone who won't chase anyone. They want someone to give to them. They don't want to give anything. They want to keep everything to themselves. This is likely a person who just wants to be single. They come in when they want something. Okay? Yeah, and we know it's an energy of friends with benefits. If you have a person like that, you're going to let go of them. Okay? Because you got a stable, reliable, somebody who cares for you, somebody who will take care of you, somebody who looks out for your best interest. So, in fact, you may have someone who reaches out and talks to you about this at some point. It could be a friend. Okay? So I see partnering up with someone. Yeah, I see emotional fulfillment. Happiness coming your way. So you've got to shift. And I do feel like you're going to have to, if you have no one around you and you have someone who reaches out and they're not giving you a lot of information, take a pause to look at this person. They aren't going to reciprocate. They're never going to give. Okay. And they likely just come in out of the blue too. They drop a little breadcrumb, expect you to just jump. No. That's another thing the Queen of Cups learns. To hold back. You don't jump for anybody. Okay, you don't jump to attention because the Emperor has waved his wand and stomped it on the floor. You want me, you have to come and get me. Yeah, I don't think you're going to go for it. I actually feel like a little pause here. And, if you've been dating someone and they haven't reciprocating, you may just kind of go within yourself here and take a little pause and kind of soul search this person. Especially if it's something that's been on and off, on and off and on and off. It starts and ends just as fast. I think you got a better person. I do think there's someone who's coming towards you that knows what they want. And I feel like you have someone here who doesn't know what they want. And I actually think they do know what they want. They want to stay single. And I do think it's going to be exposed. I think you're going to see it. And this is why I think you're going to make a choice to allow this other person to come in. Now, they could be anyone. They could have Virgo in their chart, Gemini, Aquarius. The signs will be different for everyone, but I definitely see that Cancer, Pisces energy. But it's just an energy. Don't go on the signs, okay? Because I do see happiness and emotional fulfillment in the future. I see a lot of romance. You see, I see a lot of romantic energy here as well. So I see romance in your future. I see a lot of fantasizing. Yeah, I also see a mystery. This is being mysterious, right? Holding back. So when I see that energy, that mysterious energy, That's the Queen of Cups energy as well. Okay, that's being mysterious, letting somebody chase you, letting them want to chase you and come towards you. You see, so it's an air of mystery as well. And that's what's going to draw this other person towards you. They want to know more. It's somebody who's discovering, you see, with that sun shining, everything out in the open. They want to discover more. This is someone who wants to know you. And I do think they are quite cooperative. I don't think this person's controlling. If they had control tendencies, that's likely something that they've worked on. But I don't think so. I feel as though this is a person who's taking a little pause about their life path. They actually want this to go somewhere. So it's a person who's deciding before they come towards you that they actually want to start it, of what they want. And that's the happiness. Where this other person, someone who comes in, they don't really know what they want, but they start something. You see, that's how you're going to know. They're not going to share a lot with you. There's going to be a lack of reciprocity. That's how you're going to take a pause and see the difference between these two people. If you start to become confused, that's how you're going to know. The person who really wants to be with you will come towards you. They want to know you. They want to discover more because of the mystery, right? It's being a little bit mysterious. So it looks like some of you are kind of going through a learning process here, not being ruled by your emotions, not letting them control you, and keeping an air of mystery. Okay, so somebody wants to discover more about you. It's where they can't resist. I like the Knight of Cups too. This is someone who will date you in a proper way. So there you go. They'll date you in a proper way. Somebody more traditional, old school rules. They'll come pick you up, take you out. They'll look out for your best interest. They'll protect you. Okay. And this is where you've got this other person who does it. There's someone who wants you, hey, come on over. They want you to jump in your car and go see them. They don't want to put any work. They want you to do it. And that's what you're going to see. Okay. Old school rules. So you got someone here you're not on the same page with. That's why if you've had this on and off with someone, why you take a risk, it starts and it ends just as quick, because you're not on the same page. You don't want the same things. But you have a person who wants to get on the same page. It has to do with faith, the way someone conducts themselves. Watch how they conduct themselves right off the get-go, and you'll notice a difference, okay? So if you do become confused, that's how you can tell. They're going to conduct themselves with some of those old school rules. They're going to show you, okay, by expressing themselves, by starting it, by cooperating and compromising, and they're going to build you up. They're going to make you feel good about yourself. You see, that's when you know someone has your best interest. This other person doesn't, I feel they don't even communicate very well. It's like they just come in when they want something, but they want you to do the work. Okay. And that's I feel the problem. They just want to be single, but I do feel it's possible. If this is someone you've already dated and they find out that you're dating someone else, they may try to come in and make a play. So if you do get confused, like I say, the one who puts in the work, when you're not offering all of yourself to them and they still continue to do the work, okay, to build something, that's the person you know. I see romance, and that is the key, right? Is romance. Somebody who's quite romantic and romances you. But you also want to make sure, because sometimes you'll get someone who comes in out of the blue, they take you for dinner, they do things in the traditional way once, and then they never do it again. Okay, that's why it starts and ends just as quick. So just remember that. Value yourself, love yourself first. You're going to let go of someone willingly. You know why? Because you're moving towards something much more emotionally fulfilling. I see happiness and fulfillment, possibly even some kind of a commitment in the future. I do think it can take off, but I certainly wouldn't rush until you're 100% sure. Take the time to get to know this person. This is two people putting all their cups on the table, two people making each other happy by building each other up emotionally, by respecting each other, showing each other that they adore each other. See, this is that mutual adoration that I always see with the star card. You see, loving yourself first, making sure somebody else sees your self-worth as well. But you have to love yourself first. Yeah, this is a nice energy. I think this person here, Taurus, is sees the way you conduct yourself. They see you loving and nurturing and caring. They also, I actually feel like there's someone here who sees you have been beat up. You've had a tough time in love. And I actually think you're about to get some TLC from someone. Very nice. All right, Taurus, I so wish you the very best here, and we'll see you soon.